Hello, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joe, and we're going to talk about a extremely boring topic: index investing and what happens when you compound your money over long spans of time. And this doesn't involve picking those winning stocks or interesting strategies or fancy options trading or, heaven forbid, cryptocurrency, but we're just going to focus on the long game of investing a little bit of money each month over long spans of time. And you just set it and forget it, and you usually configure a brokerage to do this for you while you go live your life. But they have interesting calculators. One of them's at investor.gov. On the financial tools and calculators, there is a compound interest calculator. And in here, if we start with nothing and gave it a maintenance dose of $300, which over time you'll make more money. And when we do this for 40 years, or let's just say 35, because 40 years is a long time. And the estimated interest rate is 7. People will say, oh, no, you can get a 12% return or 10% return. But let's be conservative and just give it a boring 7%. Just go with extremely boring index funds. Set the compound frequency because it will generate a little bit of dividends, and I'm not going to focus on dividend investing because that's called chasing yield if you focus exclusively on it. But the idea is it's like you get on the interstate, you go in the slow lane, and when I drive to work, I like to get behind those big, large, slow-moving trucks. And the idea is you stay on this proverbial interstate for 35 years and you don't get off the interstate. If you do get off the interstate, it's because you got unemployed, but you just hop right back on and do the rat race a little bit more. And when we click on calculate, we end up with $532,000 just by putting in $300 a month for 35 years. So that principal would be, 30 years times, no, it's 35 years. I have to clear this out. Times 12 times 300. So you put $126,000 in, and over 35 years, you put in, you put in 126,000, and over 35 years, you get $532,000 with a very low percent of interest. So you almost take your money and you quadruple it. But you could be a little bit ambitious and just go and keep doing it for another 5 more years. It's not about maxing it out. It's not being like the rabbit that zips around on the interstate. But you're just going to do the same thing for 40 years at that same interest rate. And now it's increased to $774,000. That's a lot of money. And over that same span of time, which we would have 40 times 12 times 300, you put in $144,000, and that almost goes up by a factor of 6. Not as exciting as lottery tickets or cryptocurrency, where you'll probably lose all your money, or you may have a less than 1% chance of getting rich quick. But here you have a 90% chance of getting a little bit more power out of your money. But you have to do it for 40 years, which is the stinky part of it. But what else are you going to do? That's it for this video. And of course, thanks for watching.